Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. I rise here to give information and to first of all also thank you for the concern you always have whenever members of parliament and the general public are arrested. Particularly, I had not yet taken to this microphone to talk about my predicament. But I want to begin by saying thank you to you for sending a delegation of members who came, led by Honorable Elijah Okupa, to come and visit me when I was in prison. Madam Speaker, I was also arrested recently, and I was meant to stay in jail for 7 days without being produced to court. I didn't have a file. I wasn't arrested alone. I was arrested together with my husband. I was arrested together with my two brothers who are actually, one is my driver, the other is my PA. They had just come to pick me, plus several other innocent Ugandans. And Madam Speaker, the treatment that I got while I was behind bars was not good, Madam Speaker. There is a lot of abuse of human rights. There are many people who are in jail and they are there, nobody is bothered about when they will ever come out of jail. My brother, my follower called John, was taken to CMI. My brother is an innocent civilian. He's simply a brother to Nyakecho. But he was arrested and taken to CMI and tortured for 3 days. Madam Speaker, the situation of and issues that are happening in this country apparently, when you rise up and say you are not in very good books with government, you become a criminal. As I speak, our freedom in this country is limited. As I speak, Honorable Zake is critically ill. He can lose his life. Many other members of parliament, Honorable Kabaziguruka, I remember, was tortured. Other members of parliament, tomorrow it's you, it's anybody. As I speak, there are presidential candidates. There is a presidential candidate. Just because he declared his interest to become and to vie for presidency in this country. He is in jail for more than 2 months now, and nobody is talking about it. Nobody wants to grant him bail. Nobody wants him out. Is it a crime to be a Ugandan? Is this country ours, Madam Speaker? Are we foreigners? Why are we being stepped on? Why I was slapped in my cells by just an ordinary OC station, simply because I complained. They brought in Chinese nationals, ladies, at past midnight. They were brought in at 1 a.m. in the morning, but that was the time we were beginning to hear about corona. So I said, these people you have brought in our cell, have you tested them? Are they clear of corona? Do you know the OC came with so many policemen and they harassed me? Our beddings were taken away from us. That's right. I slept on the floor, Madam Speaker. He assaulted me, Madam Speaker. I asked myself, is this the payment I can get? I have been a member of parliament and I have all the right to be treated like a human being in a sane manner, Madam Speaker. So many people are suffering behind those bars. Now for me, I have a platform. I can rise up on this floor. I can stand on this podium and talk about the sufferings because I have a platform. How about the innocent youth who are grabbed and put behind those bars and nobody's there to stand for them? They have no access to food. They have no access to justice. If me, I could be denied and my file was only produced because court said so. Court ordered and then I was finally produced. How about those ones who have no voice? Madam Speaker, is it fair? Is it fair that Ugandans should be treated in this manner? Is it fair that because you say I support a presidential candidate in the names of General Tumukunde, you should arrest me and maltreat me? Is it fair? Doesn't the Constitution allow for people to hold elections after 5 years? Doesn't it allow? I know I have my issues of Tororo coming, but this one is also serious. I had no charge. At the end of it all, they said that I had obstructed police that arrest. Madam Speaker. We are arrested by JAT. JAT, I don't know if you people have seen JAT. Over 300 armed personnel, very fiercely dressed. You can't even look at them in the eyes. Those are the categories of people who arrested us. Can you obstruct such men who are ready to shoot at you at any point? Actually, I remember Akulu giving a direction, the CID lady. She said, because we were first put under house arrest for 2 days. She said, if any of them attempts to escape, shoot them. A CID officer. Which country are we living in? Is the Constitution still alive? If it is dead, then let's bury it. And we know that we are living in a country without a constitution. We know that we are living in a country without a rule of law. We know that we are living in a country and we have a life president, such that we all bow down and we support him until God says so. I beg to submit.